My boss kept scheduling meetings during my lunch, so I started eating lunch in every meeting. I used to take my lunch break at the same time every day, noon to 1 p.m. I don't eat breakfast, just coffee and water, so lunch is literally the only real meal I get during work hours. My calendar was blocked for lunch every single day, clear as day. Then my boss Jake got promoted to manager. Dude was 26 and acting like he invented corporate culture. Within 2 weeks, he started scheduling meetings right smack in the middle of my lunch break. First time it happened, I figured maybe it was urgent, some client emergency or whatever. I skipped lunch and sat through his 45-minute ramble about quarterly goals. My stomach was growling so loud, I'm pretty sure the whole team heard it. Second time I mentioned it. Hey Jake, this overlaps with my lunch break. Can we move it to 2 p.m. instead? He barely looked up from his laptop. We all have to make sacrifices sometimes. This is when everyone's available. Everyone except me, apparently. Third time, I tried again. Jake, I really need to eat lunch. I haven't eaten since dinner yesterday. Same response. We all have to make sacrifices sometimes. Cool, got it. Sacrifices it is. The next meeting, I walked into the conference room carrying a full plate of leftover spaghetti and meatballs from last night's dinner. The microwave had heated it perfectly. Steam was still rising off the marinara sauce. Jake's eyes went wide when I sat down and pulled out my fork. What are you doing? Eating lunch, I said, twirling a massive fork full of pasta. We all have to make sacrifices sometimes. I turned my camera on and kept my mic unmuted. Every single slurp, every chew, every little satisfied sound went straight through the speakers. When Jake tried to talk about budget allocations, I gave him a big thumbs up while I had a meatball stuffed in my cheek. Two other people on the call were clearly trying not to laugh. I could see them covering their mouths. Few days later, another lunch meeting. This time I brought sticky buffalo wings from the place downstairs. The kind that are so saucy you need like 10 napkins. I went through every single wing, licking my fingers between each one. This is really unprofessional, Jake muttered during his presentation about team productivity. I held up one finger while I finished chewing. Sorry, what was that? I was focused on this wing. It's really good. You want me to get you one? Last Thursday, same thing happened. Good thing I still had leftover pizza from the night before. Pepperoni and sausage, slightly cold, but still amazing. I ate it slice by slice, occasionally pausing to pull a long string of cheese that had stretched from the slice to my mouth. The whole team was watching me instead of listening to Jake's PowerPoint about synergy and team dynamics. Finally, Jake cracked. Do you seriously have to eat during every meeting? I looked him dead in the eye, took another bite of pizza, and said with my mouth slightly full, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes. His face turned bright red. The call went silent except for my chewing. It's Friday today. Guess what? My calendar is completely clear during lunch hours this week. Not a single meeting scheduled between noon and 1 p.m.